Well, I really enjoyed the opening ceremony, and in particular I enjoyed the first half of it, which I thought captured the Industrial Revolution perfectly. What I then found a bit strange is that it then seemed to flip into a rather political opening ceremony with the campaign for nuclear disarmament, with lots of stuff about the NHS, with Shami Chakrabarti from Liberty carrying the flag, and I just questioned, really, why make the opening ceremony political at all?
So do you regret sending the tweets that you sent?
I don't regret pointing out the fact that it became politicised towards the end. In fact, Alistair Campbell himself has tweeted this morning saying he's glad that a socialist organised the opening ceremony. So it's not just me making these sort of comments and observations. Other people too have noticed there was a definite political agenda towards the end of the opening ceremony.
There are eyes on you at the moment for reasons of things that happened in France. Is this perhaps something that you should have been a bit more aware of and perhaps kept stum at this kind of time?
It probably wasn't the wisest thing to do, and you can always, get the tone slightly wrong in 140 characters. But I think actually what people want is their local MP to stand up for them, to speak their mind. And every time I go campaigning, people say that's what they want from their local MP. And what they don't want is people who just take the line out of Downing Street and are just, political automatons. So I'm actually standing up for local people and saying what I believe in.
I'm going to take one of your sort of phrases in your tweet. Separate it. You said multicultural crap. So that highlighted with perhaps the party that you were found at in France. Your critics might say that this is giving you a bad reputation. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I think that's a false link, but the point I was trying to make in 140 characters wasn't that I was against multiculturalism. I'm from Birmingham myself, I represent Cannock in the West Midlands. We're proud to be multicultural. It was the way that it was portrayed in the opening ceremony, which seemed rather hackney-eyed, a bit cliched, lots of focus on rap music at the expense of bigger bands like Coldplay and the Beatles and the Stones that could have been more fairly represented, and that's what I was trying to get across in the tweets last night.